Hello everyone, I'm Mark. You're watching Living Well Uintah Basin, where success is defined by you. On Beyond the Couch, we cover the 8th annual Dino Tri and we have a blast. And on Dish by Dish, Chantel Ivy shows a great treat to cook when you're camping or if you're just at home with your family. On your way, we get out to a local mud run that's hosted for a great cause. We've got a great show in store for you. Come get dirty with me.
Living Well Uintah Basin, presented by Ashley Regional Medical Center. Also made possible by Warriors Warehouse and Uintah Recreation District. Living Well Beyond the Couch.
2014 Dino Tri underway. 200 racers in the water in the beautiful Red Fleet State Park. Check it out. Hey, I got with me the first place overall female 2014 sprint champion. Is that what we'll call you now?
Absolutely.
I mean, once you get the title of champion, it's forever, right? They can't take away. Laura, say the last name for me.
Zonbrecker.
Oh, see, I was going to mess it up. Laura Zonbrecker from Boulder, Colorado. Now, I gave you a little extra motivation yesterday, right?
Absolutely.
I forgot that you finished third. So what did you do to make up for that little slight?
Well, I just took that anger at being forgotten and used that to just drive me and really just kill it today. I felt great on the swim. The water was warm, beautiful. Swimming in the canyon is absolutely incredible. One of the best swims I've ever done. Also from all over the world. Best swim. That bike, that hill, it's pretty brutal. You gotta get up that climb. And then, but you know, once you do, you really just get on that downhill and you can really fly. It's a fast, fun course. And the run, it's hot, but it's solid. You can run a really fast time on this flat course. So, and you have the advantage of seeing where your competitors are because you're out and back sometimes.
Oh, isn't that fun, those stare downs? You're like staring them down like, oh yeah, I'll run faster right now, and you get a little burst because you see them coming, right?
I'm always like, good job, keep it up.
Yeah.
Run a little faster.
Yeah, you say good job, but what you're thinking is, I'm gonna kill her. So,
I've got at least 30 seconds.
Well, it's fun. We get these world-class athletes like Laura out here to the Dino Tri. It's a beautiful course. The volunteers, the scenery, you can't beat it, right?
Absolutely, the volunteers were incredible out there. Water when I needed it. People directing traffic. I felt totally safe on the course. Perfectly safe on the swim. I loved it. I loved everything about it.
Great. Thanks for coming out. Champion.
I had tons of friends do this race here in Vernal last year and said what a great course it was. So I came out here to compete and have some fun today.
My trainer got me here today. She said that this was a beautiful, the best part of this triathlon was the swim. It's a beautiful reservoir, and so that's why I'm here, to swim in this lovely reservoir, and to bike some hills, I guess, too.
2014 Dino Tri. Got with me the second place finisher. I call him the Caribbean because I can't pronounce his last name. I think it's Caribbean.
I can't pronounce my
Who
last
knows
name.
what it is? Now, Charles, you've been kind of, what, 3-4 years now?
3 years.
3 years.
2011, 2012, yeah, 2012, and then 2014.
Yeah, something like that. We can't count. But what he can do is fly up the course. Now, there's a Category 5 climb right out of the gate. How do you like that climb?
It's painful.
Painful.
It's painful, but you know what? After that swim, it's kind of nice.
It is kind of nice. It definitely gets your heart and your motor running, right? And it's a difference maker.
No, the difference maker is all the volunteers you guys have out here, all the people that come out to race, and he won't say it, but I will. He puts on the best race in Utah, by far. I've raced all over around the world, and this race is just awesome. Everything about it, the volunteers, the course, the people that come out, the community that supports it. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah, I'd like to take credit for all those things. Mother Nature,
a great community. None of that's my responsibility, but if you want a great race, come check out the Dino Tri. This was 2014. You'll be better in 2015. Thanks, Joe.
How many races have helicopter flybys and the Star Spangled Banner on guitar?
On guitar.
That would be none.
No, well, there's one.
Except for one.
One, the Dino Tri. Good point. I appreciate you bringing that up.
I'm excited to be here. This is my third time doing the Dino Tri, and I'm excited to race with my son this year.
I'm Cameron Mansfield, and this is my first time racing. I also live in Vernal, and I'm excited too.
Both from Vernal. And we did the relay team together, and I did the bike. It was great. It's a beautiful area, and we had a great time. We did. We had a great time.
Race. That water, the swim was in an awesome lake with all the rocks surrounding us. I love that. What do you think?
It was warmer than we anticipated. I figured it was going to be pretty cold this year, 3 weeks earlier, but yeah, it makes a big difference. It was good water and good temperature. I think it didn't get too hot.
Yeah, so we're swimming and you're looking over and you've got the rock faces on one side of you, and then the beautiful sun is coming up on the other side. So it really encouraged you to get going, and then you hop on the bike and man, that hill, what do you think about that hill?
My favorite part about the hill is just, the motivation, just catch one by one if you can.
Yeah.
And, that's a motivator. That's
yeah,
for me anyway.
Chasing down up the mountain, and then it's great. Once you get up that hill, it's about a mile climb uphill, and then it's just screaming downhill for about 10 miles, and it's awesome downhill. And I had a lot of fun racing downhill. I was chasing a couple of guys, and we were just having fun chugging away.
It was a lot of fun. They put on a great one here. It's definitely worth coming out every year just for this.
Everybody was super supportive. The atmosphere was great. Unlike any other try I've done, everybody's super positive. Everybody was keep on going, and the race was super fun. Great course, beautiful scenery on the way in and out, and really well put together, very well organized, and I had a great time.
We are having a great time because we love Dino Tri.
Woo! We love Dino Tri.
Woo! Yeah!
Dino Tri! Woo! Dino Tri rocks!
When you have a medical emergency, you need the help of trained professionals and the necessary medical technology to diagnose and treat as quickly as possible. At Ashley Regional Medical Center, we have the physicians, nursing staff, support staff, and technology to provide that help. You can trust our team of caring professionals to treat you with the care and concern that you deserve. We give our best every day for the people of the Basin because this is our hospital and our community.
Living Well, Dish by Dish.
I'm here with my good friend Chantel Ivy, and this is the time of year where people are getting their Dutch ovens out and they're doing a lot of camping and just backyard cooking, and I asked her to come on and show us a Dutch oven dish. And today you're going to make for us, what is it called?
A cinnamon French toast bake.
Okay, cinnamon French toast bake. So I was kind of excited because a lot of times it's potatoes or chicken or things like that, but she is going to delight us with a breakfast today.
You can do most anything in the Dutch oven. First off, we're going to start, you want to have 2 of your cinnamon rolls. The Pillsbury, we buy the store brand.
Okay.
So we're going to pop this open here. This is the fun part.
Yeah, I always hate that part.
It scares you.
Me every time, and I know it's coming.
And I just lay this out because we're just going to cut it up.
So we don't care how fancy it comes out. We're just...
it is. We want to save this.
Okay.
Because we'll want to put that on the end.
Okay. Well, that's the best part of the cinnamon roll.
So we're just going to slice this up here into quarters. So if you want to go ahead and slice those 2 up for us.
Like lengthwise again? Oh, okay.
Again.
All right. Yeah, you gotta, basic instructions here with me.
And then we're going to go ahead and we want to mix 6 eggs.
Is that all you need, is this?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And we can sprinkle that right here in the Dutch oven.
Okay, perfect. Do I just kind of separate them out?
Just
okay.
separate it and
all right,
throw
I
them
can
in
do
there.
this
Don't
while
have
you're...
to be perfect.
Okay,
just lay them in there.
Gotcha.
So we have 6 eggs in our bowl. We have a cup and a half of, I use heavy whipping cream. If you want to make it a little better for you, use your regular milk or...
Oh, but you know, the cream, sometimes you just have
heavy
to...
whipping cream, especially if you're out camping.
Yeah.
We all don't care about our diet.
No, there's always Monday.
And then we have a cup of, I use the dark brown sugar.
Okay.
And just throw it in your bowl there. And we have cinnamon here, and about a teaspoon. If you like more cinnamon, you can add a little more if you want.
So you're just sprinkling in, but for those of us that have to
measure
about a teaspoon. Okay.
And then about 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Okay.
And of course, I just pour
You're just
mine
gonna. I love people that can just guess on there.
I
I am not one.
Yeah. And then we just mix this all up here. Make sure we get our eggs all mixed up.
Okay. So while you're mixing, I noticed that you had, we talked a little bit about this before we started, but you put actually a liner in here.
I do. These liners, they line all your Dutch ovens. They have the big ones and they have these little ones. And it's so easy when you're camping and you don't want to clean up. You want to beat everyone to the lake and go catch the first fish.
Yeah.
Throw it away and your Dutch oven's ready to go for your next meal.
All right.
So,
all right. Yeah, I saw that in here and had to ask about that.
So,
well, and sometimes that's the discouraging thing with cooking these fun things when you're camping is all the cleanup. So I love the idea of being able to just throw it away and
people are scared of their Dutch ovens.
Yeah.
About ruining the seasoning and stuff on them. So for those that don't worry about their Dutch ovens like me, they re-season, they're easy to cook in.
Yeah.
So they're excellent.
Awesome. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to
that's all right.
interrupt the flow here.
So we have our eggs and cream in here. We're going to just pour it on top.
Okay.
Like that.
Now today you're actually showing us on a Camp Chef stove.
And now this can be done in your oven at home.
Okay.
You can do it on the briquettes. I'm going to show you how to do it on a Camp Chef stove.
Okay.
What you want to do is go ahead and put your lid on and we'll move this one over.
I'll bring this one over for you, or hand it to you.
Right there on that plate. We have the middle plate. And these are your Dutch oven domes.
Okay.
For Camp Chef.
Okay.
And what it does, it's a circle here and it comes up and makes a dome.
So this is something you want if you're not using briquettes.
Right, because we have to have the heat on top. It's a bread,
okay.
So you have to have it like your oven at home.
Okay, all right,
so
perfect.
That's what this does for you
Perfect.
instead of messing with the charcoals or whatnot.
I didn't know you could cook Dutch oven.
You could even put your Dutch oven in your grill at home and do it that way. So.
You know what? I have heard of people doing that, and they just cover it with and it keeps the. So you don't need it if you've got the grill or the oven. You don't need something like this because it keeps the heat evenly.
Right.
Okay.
Or your charcoals. Your charcoals sit on top of your lid so it evens out your heat.
Gotcha.
But you want to use your Dutch oven dough.
Okay.
You're using your stove here.
Okay.
And you just set this on top here, and you light your stove, and you cook it for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
If you're up in the mountains, the winds are blowing something, you want to watch your heat.
Okay.
If you turn it on real low, it's going to blow your.
It's going to blow it out.
Blow it out. So you need to keep an eye on it. I run it between high and medium.
Okay.
And we go from there.
Awesome.
Cook it for about 30 minutes.
Perfect. Well, and that was so simple.
And it's simple.
Like you showed, you can even pre-measure. I mean, cutting up the cinnamon rolls was no big deal. Even I could do it. So awesome. Okay, you've got one already made.
We already have one made. And well, of course, the one that comes off you want to use. My husband has got me a pair of awesome welding gloves we use to
so you don't burn
take our
yourself.
Dutch ovens off because they're really hot. What you want to do, take this off.
Yeah, that looks good.
And the frosting we saved. What you want to do is
so this is where the good stuff comes in.
Then you just want to.
Awesome. Well, I love that it's something different. I mean, a lot of times when you're camping, it's eggs, it's bacon, things like that. But this is fun, something different, and I love the fact that you could even do it, you know, at home.
At home.
You don't even have to.
You want to feed a bunch of people. You don't want to sit and flip French toast all morning.
Yeah.
Throw it in your.
And what a fun way to do it.
And then we
Okay, well, I'm dying to try it, so I'm gonna go ahead and scoop me out some.
There.
If that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
This is too good to pass up. So, and then you also.
I like to eat bananas and strawberries on mine, and you can also pour your favorite syrup on there if you like syrup.
Awesome.
Awesome breakfast. You've got your fruits with it too. So.
Well, I'm so excited, and like I said, I love the fact that you've showed us a different way to cook, and also, you know, don't be afraid to cook at home. You say you cook all year round in your Dutch oven, don't you?
Cook everything in my Dutch oven.
Yeah.
So a roast chicken, it goes in my Dutch oven. It makes it
So
nice and
you don't have to be camping to do this, and that's what I love.
Yeah.
Chantel, we really appreciate you coming on and showing this. The recipe will be shared, so if you want to get a copy of her recipe, you can go on to our website and get a copy of that. Again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm going to enjoy this now.
Okay.
That is good.
Living Well Health and Wellness Tip brought to you by Warriors Warehouse.
Have you ever run out of gas during a long workout or a run? Fill your tank with fast-acting carbs such as Sharkies or Honey Stingers.
And these products are made for kids and adults alike, so whether you're making it through your toughest workout or just through the Little League game, it's going to give you that energy that you need to get through. In addition, honey contains vitamins and minerals that are going to help the body function optimally, as well as help boost immune function.
Come get your Honey Stingers and Sharkies at Warriors Warehouse, 1060 West Market Drive, Suite 1, here in Vernal.
Living Well, your way.
I got the idea from a friend of mine the first year that the Spartan race was in Utah. He was telling me about it at work. His name's Wade Polson, and so we sat and checked it out, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is so cool. But I don't want to run out miles, and I think we can make some money for a good cause doing it out here, and so that's kind of how it came about. We have, it goes to the Keeping Love in Communities charity, and this one goes to what we call the community fund. So it's just a separate account within the charity that we set aside for really just any crisis that somebody might come across, a major crisis, you know, a house burns down, somebody's in a car accident and they have to be out in Salt Lake for a couple weeks, and we can help pay with the hotel costs for their family to go and stay out there with them, or you know, when somebody's house burns down, to go and get them some clothes and shelter for that night immediately before the community really rallies around them, because that's going to happen, but sometimes there's that immediate need, and so we hope to fill that niche. The other part of the charity is for people who are fighting cancer, and that's our biggest part of the charity, and that's what we focus on. But we just throw on a little fundraiser to raise a little bit of money for that community fund, so that there's something else available. I think it's so important to have events in the community that give back to the community. I think that's what it's all about. That's how I was raised. You work and you focus on helping others, and so this is an avenue that I have found that I can do something that I love and I enjoy. I love organizing things. I love having parties, so this is kind of a party where you get some exercise. And all the better when I can do something that I enjoy, and that can go back to helping other people. We have 12 obstacles. We start here at the main beach, and this year we are going to run straight up that hill, and at the top of that hill there will be a tire flip, going through a culvert, doing the balance beam, and then catching a goldfish, carrying it up another hill, and giving it a nice little home up at the top of the hill in another bucket. Then we run a beautiful run where you can see the lake up across the top of the mountain, down the hill, and we're gonna do another obstacle this year. They have to do a bead thread, so they have to come back with 15 beads or else they get 30 seconds added to their time. And they have to skip a rock, hit a can with a rock, then there will be a math problem. They have to remember the answer to that problem when they get back here, or 30 seconds will be added to their time. There's a spear throw, something that you have to climb up and over. Then they will come down here. They'll run all across the beach. There's a mud crawl. It's not a long one. And then right after the mud crawl, you get to go wash it off in the lake. So there's a little lake run and then finish on back up here.
My name is Heather Grant and I'm from Duchesne, Utah. And this is the second year I've done this race. One of my favorite parts of this race was you actually got to catch a fish at the bottom of a hill with your bare hands. I was super scared to do it. Slimy, gross, didn't think I could handle that part. But you actually catch it and then run to the top of the hill and let it go again. So that was really cool. That was one of my favorite parts. And then I loved, they actually had us do an army crawl in the sand right on the beach, and that was really cool too. It's just really cool to be able to be here and be able to support a local cause. So not only is it a great race and fun for old and young, there was little kids that did it last year, there was an elderly lady that did it, but it's really great to just be able to support a cause that's near and dear to our hearts and be able to keep that money right here in the community and know that it's going to support a good cause.
I actually had a bucket list to do the Tough Mudder a couple years ago before I turned 50. Didn't work out, so starting slower and hitting some small ones. So it was just the Click fundraiser foundation thing. I'm all for that. I think it's a great idea. So I just want to participate. So I'm also spearheading a fundraiser for Click in July 12th. We're doing a motorcycle run, leaving from KXRQ in Vernal, and going to do a little run. The American Hitmen band that was on America's Got Talent last year will be riding with us, and then they'll also be performing that night. So we're hoping to raise some additional funds for Click, Keeping Love in Communities. So if anybody wants to come out to that, it's July 12th. After she talked about them, looking forward to, all of them, of course. I'm a little nervous about the hill, but the balance beam sounds kind of fun. You know, it makes you feel good. Working with some of the businesses that are donating to our fundraiser event, just the personal stories that you hear from people that are affected by their family members, whether it's 8-year-old nephews that have cancer, leukemia, the 4-year-old little girl that we've done barbecues for. Just the personal stories and how they're touched by the giving of the community and how much people are willing to do. We also, I don't know, it's just the excitement of people willing to contribute, and we get something out of it because we get to participate. So it's not, you know, we're not just handing over money, we're actually doing something for ourselves as well. So I think it's a great idea.
My name's Staff Sergeant James Allred. I'm with Utah Army National Guard at Vernal and Price. I'm the recruiting and retention NCO for there. We come out of the I-bar every year to help run some of the different obstacles, and then we have a few of our new soldiers that compete in it and just kind of fill in wherever we can to help make this go as smooth as it can. Probably the Army low crawl. It's pretty fun because we have some tanglefoot that's laid out, and so everybody will be getting down in the wet, muddy sand, and if they don't like getting down, we have a garden hose that helps them get down and get wet, get dirty. Well, and I think a big reason why we like coming out here to try and help support KLIC is it's just kind of what the military is all about, I think. Particularly the National Guard, I mean, that's what we do, is try and help our communities get involved, be part of something bigger than ourselves, and kind of try and make a difference. You know, it's obviously we do fight wars and do everything else, but we're also lucky enough to be the only branch in the United States that can help impact our rural communities and our immediate families, and events such as the I-bar and organizations such as KLIC.
Totally awesome, way fun. Really challenging and a blast, way fun.
It was great having you here with us today, and remember, it's you, the people of the Basin, who make this show so great. So, if you have an idea for an upcoming episode, we'd love to hear from you. Contact us here at VTV Channel 6 or like us on Facebook. And until next time, live well and stay healthy, Uintah Basin.